Hello, family. Happy Monday. Are we ready? Are we ready to have some fun? All right. I hope you guys had a good weekend. And I hope nobody got pinched yesterday. Believe me, the littles were examining everyone that was in the house, looking for a thread of green. I continued it over today. Green's my favorite color, so there's a lot of times you're going to find me in green regardless. Got lots of questions already. Coffee shop is open. So is the chat as always. Hello, Roy. How are you across the pond? Hello to everyone in here. I've already started starring. I got one from Roy already. All right. So anybody want to explain to me what is Mother Nature's issue? Whew. It's gorgeous one day, and then Chicago winds come in the next and try to blow us off the hillside. Regardless, it's a little chilly again here today, so we're gonna grin and bear it. It's okay. She's gonna do her thing. That's what they call spring, right? It's not even technically spring yet, is it? No, this week. All right. It's your fault, Nadia. It's always your fault, dear. All right. You couldn't find the creamer in the coffee shop. Are you out? I haven't milked the cow today, but sorry, you might have to use that powdery stuff. Ugh. To each his own. Sorry, King. Go milk the cow. It'll be all right. All right. So I have a few decks out today. I always pull the ones that Spirit says that I'm going to need. And it's Spirit led. And of course, I put on the community page this week's schedule. It includes mine, King's, and the round table. So go get that schedule if you need it. What else was I I keep feeling like I'm forgetting something. Anyway, roundtable on Wednesday, we will be discussing, which I did a lot of studying this weekend, on gobbly, goobers, something temple. We're going to do it. It's actually quite fascinating. There's a lot of history there. All right. I wasn't fed enough hazelnut. I'm not a hazelnut fan. I'll drink it, but it's not my favorite. Well, you're going to have to milk a hazelnut. I don't know how that works, but give it a whirl, darling. Our Rocco is out and about. He is, I know, he messaged, I think, in here too. He got a lunch date appointment, something. That's all right. All right. Well, let's get started. I don't know any other announcements or anything going on. The oracles this morning, put those up. Redneck Goober Temple. Yeah, Tempe, I don't know. Working on it. I may not be able to pronounce it, but I'm learning about it. Does that count? All right. Let's go over here to this coffee shop and get these questions started. All right. And I do have a couple private readings today, but I'm going to go until these questions are done. Let's refresh this and see if there's anything new. All right. I'm going to go back down, and thank you guys for the coffees. Much, much appreciated. All right. So we're going to start with King. King and Nadia were hitting me up a couple days ago. They're like jumping in, ready for Monday. All right. King, you get the first one today. Are the planets in our solar system all currently shifting on their axis? Well, I am. Does that count? All right. All the planets in our solar system, are they all shifting? Interesting. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit saying our divine creator tends to have a pattern of things. It would make sense, winky wink, but we're going to ask the cards. All right, still starring questions. Yep. Yes. Okay. That's interesting with the last card. I try to pull 3, sometimes 4, they tell me. Yes, absolutely. All of them. Now there's 8 planets there. You can kick somebody out because don't we have 9? Are we excluding Pluto again? Yes, they are. Currently, or will be in the process. That's fast moving. Yes, they all do it. You see this guy? He's got the world in his hand, but he's looking out 1 foot in and 1 foot out. But yes, I think they're stair stepping this. It is to bring balance. There's your justice. This is the card that's kind of interesting. The 7 of Wands is about standing your ground. It's about valor. So I'm curious to know if they all flip on their axis. It's a defense mechanism, possibly to outside or negative off-world entities, something that they all do it at the same time. But there's an obvious pattern and a reason for it. Okay? Yes, they are, darling. Makes sense to me. Why did that pop up there? Sorry. Went to give Jules a star, and she's just bossy and just jumped on the screen. Don't blame Jules. That's fine. All right. Let's go to our next one. Well, Nadia. Did whales once walk on land? Now, I get to be grammar police because Nadia spelled Wales, Wales. So apparently she wants to know if the city of Wales walked on land. Just saying. Did you type that in the middle of the night? Wales, as in the big old fish, is Whales. Yeah, the redneck knows that one. All right. All right. Did they once walk on land? Interesting. Can you imagine? I thought elephants would vibrate the ground. Can you imagine whales? But I guess think about it. If there was dinosaurs, anything big. You didn't. It was voice. You and your voice to type. Blame it on the phone. Are we avoiding blame? I'm not giving Nadia a hard time. I'm asleep. All right. So I wonder if they were just giant mud puppies. If you don't know what a mud puppy is, look it up. Yes, they did. And they were actually quite fast. But they changed. All right. Yes. The death card comes in. So yeah, they did. And then they slowly changed to just water. Because this tells you the original in the past. That's the Empress to me represents Mama Gaia because she's very grounded into the physical earth. Yeah, fast movers. But now my eye is drawn this time when I read this card to the pyramids. This is an Egyptian feel. Land mammals, originality over desert walkers. That would be interesting. That's one extreme to the other. But Nadia, yes, the death card represents a very slow change. But they did. Don't tell Charles Darwin because that gives a little props to evolution. But we're all evolving. I just don't think we're monkeys. But Nadia, it says yes. It just happened very, very slowly. All right. All right. Hi, Jojo. All right, let's start Wonder if it was before 3D gravity. How about if I'll give you a star for that? We'll address it. Let's do that now because the energy's still there before 3D gravity. So you want to know if whales kind of hovered? There you go, Terry. We live in a colander. Is that what you're saying? Makes sense, right? Or 3D. Wow. They just had, this card's interesting. This is the one that this is Roy's card. I get tickled every time I see it. They were able to do both. They were balanced either way. But yeah, they had all the tools to manifest how they wanted to travel. So they could walk, swim, and hover, I guess. That's what they're saying. They balanced their time between both. You see the sea in the background? So, yep, it was spent part of their time in the water, part of the time on the land. So it kind of was like a mud puppy. Anybody know what a mud puppy is? Okay. All right, so I'm going to take that one off. Okay, let's go back over here. King. All right. It is said that Yeshua was born on September the 11th, but the Magi did not see him until December 25th. True. Well, we know that the Christmas birth date's wrong. So that, because we know that's a devil's holiday. I know I'm not taking away from Christmas. Celebrate it. It brings joy to people. But we know the deep state. But I'm ego stepped aside and let's see. Yeshua's birthday. Ooh, the Yeshua card blew out. Okay, it's one of my Yeshua cards. All right. You're welcome, love. Ooh. Represents Magi. Okay. Cards are hopping this morning. Okay. All right. So here's my Yeshua, but it also represents the movement of the Magi. They actually were headed that direction, but you are correct. It took them a while to get there. I don't think that they showed up that day. They were delayed. It took, when people tell that story of the wise men, which were the Magi, people have to understand that a star would rise out of Jacob. It took months to navigate that. I'm going to do a couple clarifications, see if they could tell me more. That's interesting. Who knew where they were going ahead of time? I have a Mother Mary card in this, and it's quite interesting. Now, I know that we've been told that they relied on the stars. Now, I'm just going to give you my point of view, and you can add to it or take away. I wonder if the Magi were in contact with Mother Mary's family. I'm going to show you why. Contractual. Okay, this is an emotional contract. It's a good contract. It has a firm foundation. This is one of my Mother Mary cards. I wonder if the Magi were in contact with Mother Mary's family and they kind of helped guide and direct, maybe with Mary's due date, where to go, where they were heading. I'm just putting it out there. It's just my opinion based on what the cards are telling me. Okay. All right. Hi, Terry. Okay. So that's what I'm getting, King. I hope that resonates with you. It's I still don't. The September 11th date I like. I don't know if it's a birth date or a conception date, but I know the December 25th feels weird to me. But there was a delay. There is a correction on or a confirmation with that Ace of Cups that says there was a delay before they got there. He may have been a couple of months old before they got there. Star was still shining, I'm assuming. All right. All right, next one. I'll do one more in the coffee, then I'm going to jump over to the starred questions. I'll go back and forth. King's got the next one. It says there's talk from some Rumble channels and Telegram. Oh, good luck. I'm surprised your Rumble works. Mine does not work. It just spins all the time. Anyway, there is talk from some Rumble channels and Telegram that Toth, insert spit 3 times here. Wow. We specifying how many times we spit. Okay. Well, 3 times. All right. Reincarnated as Yeshua. I've heard that too. Looking for confirmation with what I received. Did he? I have heard that as well. I'm split down the middle. Let's see what Spirit says. And this is where I really have to tell my ego to shut up. Okay. All right. Hi, Bets. How are you? All right. Wow. Well, that card's the truth. Even comes with a little advice. It confirms that, yes, he came back in as Yeshua. Have the Sun card. Very divine. I know. And all my Toth haters out there are going to, that's not going to sit right. And I understand that. I'm only reading cards, and my ego is not involved. It did have a piece of advice. Do not allow this to cause inner conflict within your soul. Your soul will tell you what sits right and what doesn't. If it doesn't, walk away from it. I'm just reading the cards. But it says, and I know that Yeshua has reincarnated many times after that. He's come in even just briefly. It says yes. Now, if you understand any of the teachings of the Emerald Tablets, there are some identical quotes that are the red letters in the Bible. I'm just saying. Okay? You're very welcome, King. All right, let's pop up here to the starred ones, and then I'll go back to, oh, let me star these I'm missing here. All right. Here we go. First starred one I have is for Brother Roy. I have provided my big sister in New Zealand with me here in London with a second healing. Did it work or working? Okay. Okay. It's working. A little more work to do. Don't let it cause you anxiety. A little more work to do, love. Okay, this is making a wish. You're getting good at it. You got lots of trophies. We want one more. You're going to do it. Keep fighting for it. You're about halfway there. That's 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Keep doing it. She's kind of like a practice guinea pig, so to speak, but with good intentions, you're going to do it. But don't let it cause you worry. Okay, we all have to start out with our gifts slowly. Now, also, they said, look at the base card. Your sister is represented as the Queen of Cups. She may be setting some boundaries. And in order to get in and heal somebody, they have to be very receptive to it. So make sure she's not blocking you if she's open to it completely. But you're doing great. You're doing great. All right? Okay. All righty. Roy's got the next starred one. My second great grandmother in Irish, a Mary Nugent, was her father a William Nugent and her mother a Bridget Cullen. Cullen's a huge name in Ireland. Mary Nugent's William. We'll do the first one, and that would be William as her father. I'll do that one first. This is confirming yes. Interesting. They're even trying to give me a little background to some history here. Yes, let me take this off the screen. This says yes, that is part of his family. That's like sowing your seed, so to speak. Yes, he did. This is giving me a merchant feel, that he worked as a merchant. But here's an interesting thing. This says that he possibly left the family briefly. Once there was another sibling. So I don't know how many siblings there are. But the reconciliation also tells me he came back. So maybe he was a traveling merchant. I don't know anything about your family, but it says yes. The base card is victory. So yeah, let's check on her mother. Her mother, Bridget Cullen. Okay. Bridget Cullen. This is a very odd feeling of this relationship between these two. So you have a repeat card here. I'm trying to figure out if they left together or she left him. Okay, so this card repeats. It comes back in even after shuffling, yes. So that's a mother. So those two seeds together. She felt very, very trapped in this situation. She strategically moved out of troubled waters. Moved away. There's a lot of secrets. There's your base card. There's a lot of secrets. I don't know if that was a bad relationship, but they're both on the move. Now I'm going to ask really quick, just to add to it, to give you confirmation. if they moved together or separately. Maybe it was a bad relationship. Oh, wow. This was legal too. Yeah. Justice. We had to go get help because this is working with others in the community. There's justice here. It doesn't look like, I don't know if there's anything on record. The base card is 5 of Cups, being left high in the dry and out in the cold and had no resources. You just have to tell me, Roy. I hope that resonates with you. All right. I don't like autocorrect either because it usually ends up nothing of what your intention was. Thank you, Peg. I love green. Green is my favorite color. No, and it has nothing to do with money. It's just because of Gaia. You're welcome, Roy. I hope it resonates as you're digging through your heritage. You never know what you're going to come across story-wise. All right. Okay. Terry, I'm going to star that. I'm assuming that's a question. Okay. I'm going to go back over to the coffee. Caroline, what I was trying to find out with the pressure change in my ears Friday, I had pulled over to type the question about the 400-year-old tree. I remember that. Immediately after the pressure changed in my ears, okay, what were they trying to tell me when that happened, or why did it happen at that moment? It didn't last long. Second question, will I get out of jury duty? Oh, Jules, where you at? All right, collective, if you want out of jury duty, ask your fellow family here. We will get you out of jury duty. All right, let's do the first one about the pressure in your ears. And we'll see what's going on. Why did it happen at that moment with the tree? Oh, okay. Mm. I think you're going to have to work on your tree. You're going to have to work on your tree, Lovey. Okay. Interesting. Shuffle these cards a million times and we have some repeats. Different person, different question, but here we go. Here we go. They're associated with your personal family tree that you need to move out of troubled waters. You're still stuck. So our family tree can have a lot of cords, deep-rooted attachments. Some people call it family curses. I don't like that term, but Nadi is better at explaining exactly what it is. When you go into someone's family tree, there's entrapments there. There's holding back. This recommends that you work with the collective to get your sovereignty to break out of your tree. That tree is a reminder of your tree. It may not make any sense to you now, but that's what they're giving me. It's very, very important. They're getting your attention. So you may want to work on your tree. There's a lot of confusion and misunderstanding over your generational tree. King of Pentacles is about generational. Okay. So you might want to take a peek and Hit up Nadia. There's some blockages there that are keeping you down. That's your base card. Okay. So you might want to go in and clean it out. Thank you. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. And they said, no, that other one. And I went, okay, there's one underneath it. Yes, this is correct. And this is to hand out the olive branch for make peace with your family history. But this is also a laurel wreath and a crown for victory. That if you do this, clean out your lineage. I don't know if you've ever done it before, but it's what it's suggesting. Okay. All right. Now we're going to find out if we're going to get you out of jury duty. It's fun. We can manifest this. There you go. Nadia's already on the ball. There you go. See? All right. We gotta get Caroline out of jury duty. Yeah, stand up. Say you don't want to go. Absolutely. You don't have to. Yeah. Knight of Wands says keep moving forward. Don't get reckless about it. Like don't say something's gonna get you thrown in jail, but stand up and say, no, I can't. I can't. Way too much burden. It'll wrap up real fast. They'll realize it. And they said, base card, please. There's victory. There you go. Well, all right. So, Caroline, no jury duty. All right. Bossy, bossy. All right. Don't let it give you anxiety and have faith. It's okay. You're going to manifest it. We are manifesting. That's what your family is doing here currently. Manifesting that Caroline doesn't have to go jury duty. We don't ask for much, do we? Nope. All right. I'm going to go in here and star these before I lose them. All right. I think I missed any. Hi, Linda. All right. You didn't think you could make it? Well, I am so glad you are here. Okay. Oh, got one. I know when I pull them up, they're going to be out of order. But that's okay. We'll still get them answered. All right. Let me go back over here to coffee. King. We need to put this question to rest. Rest in peace question. What? Are ETs really demons, or are they merely other civilization outside of Earth? What do the cards say? Okie dokie. Put it to rest. That means after this is answered, no one could ever, ever, ever ask it again. No, that is not what that means. You can ask. You can reword it. All right, let's find out if these ETs are actually demons. But I understand what you're saying. There's a lot of controversy on what they're called. All right. Yeah, what are the ETs? All right. You're funny, Terry. Rest in peace, boiling water. You will be missed. Who's flying out of here? Well, all right. Wow. According to the cards, they're just other civilizations. They're just other beings, that they're not actually demonic. That doesn't mean that they're all good. They can have an evil intention. We know the history. We've studied the Anunnaki a little bit and that kind of stuff. You're going to have good and bad draconians and that kind of stuff. Demons themselves specifically, no. They're just families themselves too. Now this is interesting. The Federation comes in here because that's a white hat. This is a good optimism card, and he wears a white hat. These are good, positive things. We're going to find out in the future that people are wrong. And now you're going to be disappointed. A lot of faith-based people are going to be disappointed to hear that humans are not at the top of the food chain. Okay, that there are other civilizations out there. Okay, thank you. All right. The bottom cards, King, we have to be patient with that. But many of them are also divine. That's a very divine card. And Judgment comes in here. They're going to get us, they're getting our attention. We're going to find out quite quickly that these are two angel cards. There's two angels in here. That actually the majority of them are benevolent. So if people are hounding their only demons, I do not get that. That's not what Spirit is putting into the cards. Okay? All right. All right. All right, I gotcha. All right, back to the coffees. What do we got? 3. Okay, someone bought a coffee. Thank you, someone. Good afternoon, my dearest Jen. Well, good afternoon, my dearest someone. My ex-husband's heavenly birthday was March 14th. He mysteriously passed from a brain injury that he sustained while being held in a Newport, Kentucky jail. I know where that's at. It's in the Tucky. I know where it's at. Does he have anything to tell me in his family? Please and thank you. Okay, don't mess with the cards too much. I have to hold on to them. Thank you, sir. Okay, I got it. Okay. I like new helpers. They come in and grab them and push them out of my desk. Okay. All right. There you go. Thank you. All right. Okay, that's enough. You don't need any more than 5 cards. Okay. All right. Okay, my dearest someone. Thank you, Jules. I was just doing math. Not a good idea for Jen to do that on a Monday or any other day. Yeah. Let's pause questions. I'll see how fast I can get through them. And if we can add a couple more, we will. All right. All right, someone. So your husband comes in. He's the one. He says, yes, I do have a message. I do. All right. He's really focusing on you not worrying about or wanting the full story of the jail brain injury thing. He tried to set boundaries when he was in there. Okay. He tried to. He kept to him. He wanted to stay by himself. He's like, I'm out here sitting by myself in the middle of the water. Don't touch me. There was a massive fight. Okay. He tried to stand his ground. It didn't work, but he wants you to know that he's okay now. This is a divine energy light card. He has a new beginning and he's doing well. Okay. All right. Okay. Thank you. He said, I did feel trapped. I felt stuck. It's kind of almost like a prison cell, but it was almost earthbound too. But he now moved out of troubled waters. No, this is the final one. Thank you. He was like, can we do some more? No. And now he's one divine creator. So he's good. That he just wants to let you know that he's okay. All right. All right. What y'all so twitchy for? What you been doing? All right. All right. So someone, I hope that resonates with you. All right. Charlotte. Hello, love. My future ex is calling and stressing me on filing taxes. Does Spirit have any advice on how to handle him from afar? You want Jen's opinion or Spirit's? Well, I'm stress you out. Say, you need my signature. We ain't divorced yet. Keep pushing me. I can play that game. Jen, you mean? Yes, I am. Okay. All righty. Oh, I think I answered that, Nadia. Looking at my phone. Renee, I'll get you just a second, love. Renee says hello. All right. Advices on how to deal with the future ex. Twerking. I don't need that visual, King. Okay? Whew. What a way to start our day. King's a twerking. That's okay. I had to get my daughter one of those hanging poles for her closet this weekend. And so I did, and I handed it to her. And I looked at Lee and I said, I just gave your daughter a pole to practice on. He goes, excuse me? I said, no, it's to hang her clothes. I just like messing with your head. So, baby, I don't know if we want to see him twerking. All right. Let's figure out how Charlotte can deal with this future ex over taxes. Guess it's burned into her subconscious. Great. Don't make me create a thumbnail. I'll do it. Ooh. Okay, Charlotte, you ready? You're going to give him some options. You the boss. You the boss. All right. 7 of Cups. You give him his options. All right. Now, you're going to use your words. You may not be used to this. You're going to have to start out slow. Use your words. Okay. Give him the message. You want this done? He's doing it on your terms. Set your boundaries. Okay. Is he going to like this? Nope. It's going to cause inner conflict. Make him wait. Ask for confirmation. Make him wait. Yes, make him wait. He will surrender to your ways. Don't let him walk all over you. Okay, Charlotte. Base card on that is the Page of Cups. You'll be surprised how he'll back off. Get excited. Now, I'm not saying be all nasty and ugly about it. Jen would, but just say, no, you'll do it when I'm ready to do it. Don't worry about it. It's probably, I'm getting the feeling it's over money. But here's the weird thing. He didn't get any pentacles. It's a control thing because they're swords. He's testing to see if you're going to use your voice. Don't let him take your voice. Okay? All right. Here we go. All right. Marcy, can we see what Spirit has for you? Sure can. All right. Marcy, Dave Champion? Never heard that. Yeah. Heard of Dave Ramsey. Champion about taxes. Does he explain? I'm just curious, Marcy, does he explain how they're all illegal? You can have a base tax, of course, on new items. It's what helps pay for our roads. Well, they're supposed to. You might come across a bunch of those potholes I was talking about this morning. All right. This is a message from Miss Marcy. Ooh. My goodness. All right. Works for me, Miss Marcy, Miss Spiritual High Priestess here. Keep working. You're doing great. You're moving out of troubled waters. You're getting better and you're divinely protected beyond the veil. Okay. Keep working on your spirituality. But here's an aspect that they want you to focus on patiently from a distance. Okay. Sit back and watch. He observes. He's very patient. He's observing and manifesting what's going to happen. Your star family, off-worlders. There's going to be a connection there, is what I'm getting. Yes, can be a collective working together card. Apparently, they might be trying to get your attention. Let me see. Yes, very strategically. Look in the clouds. That's where my eyeball went to when I saw it. Very strategically trying to get your attention. All right. So, Marcy, you're doing great on your spirituality. You're doing well. You're divinely protected. And they said keep focusing on your starseed family. All right. All right. You're welcome, Charlotte. All right. Thank you guys for the coffees. Let's go over here to these starred questions. What do we got? Jules, is the kitten my daughter found? Lyran. I have a cat named Lyran because that's who he's named after. He's all black. He just showed up one day, walked through a portal. Thanks, JoJo. And so kitties can be in their own form. Did he come through a portal just for her at the spot she found him? That's how mine showed up. So let's see. This kitty Lyran. Interesting. I like the cards. Was stuck in a portal. I'm not getting portal. It's more like a vortex. All right. Now, and it's also telling me why Kitty chose. It is a yes, Jules. It is a yes. Queen of Wands is because of integrity, trustworthy. This kitty does not see. There's a kitty. Doesn't go to anybody that they don't trust. Okay, this is about being trustworthy, and they trust your daughter. They trust your family. So yes, they enjoy your company. This cat is independent, sovereign, on their own. I'm not getting portal, but there is a secret way that they got there. There's a very secretive way of how they got there. So I'm not quite sure. Maybe they got beamed down. I don't know. they've been watching and observing your family for a while, that there's a little bit of a problem. The way they came or the way they feel now, they feel kind of stuck. Maybe they can't get back. Maybe they're just popping in to say hi. Let's see if there's a solution. Okay. Well, there's a solution. It's a strength card, and I love that. It's a strong Lyran card with a little bit of help. Now, that doesn't mean that you have something to do. It could mean that their own Lyran family can come and help them and pick them up. So if the kitty doesn't stick around, don't think anything about it. It's not against you. But obviously the kitty feels very comfortable. You're a trustworthy family. Okay? All right. I know, Jojo. I was curious. He just doing his thing. I don't know. My cats have been hanging. This is the weird thing. I have cats that are just, they walk the land. They're what I call a barn cat. They enjoy just doing their thing. They're going under particular trees, the ones that have names. We have a tree named Thomas in the back, and that's where the owl lives. And it's right beside the pond where the blue herring family comes in. Oh, Bluey. That's where the cats and the birds are hanging out. Is there something weird going on? Because usually they're trying to kill them. Just asking. All right. But they're not trying to kill, they're just hanging out. So they're not trying to chase them or anything. It's quite odd. All right. Here we go. 17. Is Riley Strain a false flag? Riley Strain a false flag? I don't know what that is. Are they trying to disease us again? All right. Well, let's ask. And then I'll get you, Renee. I'll see you. All right. Riley Strain. I don't know what this is. I trust you. I don't need to know what it is. I'm just curious. Hmm. Oh, of course. This says yes. Watch this story unfold very carefully from a distance. This is what their goal is, make you feel left out in the cold, to get you to surrender to their truth. Now remember, swords can be media, so don't believe everything you're hearing. I don't know what it is, but Spirit says yes, it is. Tread lightly with it. That Knight of Pentacles is watch from a distance. You're just using caution. Okay, I don't need you doing that. I just got punched in the chest. Excuse me, Mawa, just for a second. Okay. I'm all right. Okay. Sister Renee, does my neighbor, Judge Roberts, know the real truth about what's going on with courts? And we need to be a republic, not maritime law. All right. So you want to know if this, yeah, I know, Nadia. Thank you. if he's awake or not. So Renee wants to know if her neighbor, which is a judge, is awake. All right. Ooh, card flew out. Nadia from the back. Back heart. All right, Renee. Here you go, lovey. He is on the fence right now. Okay. All right. Interesting. Okay, so Renee, we have the Two of Pentacles. He needs a little time. He's kind of He sees so much going on. 1 foot in and 1 foot out. He's not quite sure what to believe. It's very confusing. The moon tells you that because he's very confused. He's under an illusion. Judgment is going to happen. Something's going to get his attention for what he does. Something's going to get his attention. He's working on it. So give him a little time. He's working on it. Because that's going to obviously affect his job. Now, your base card is the Sun. So it's going to be all right. He's getting there. Okay. All right. Let's go back up here. Take that off. 17 has the next one. Is something happening on your birthday? June the 6th. All right. Oh, okay. Right side, Nadia, it's moving. Um, 17, this is quite interesting. This has an indication that if you've been watching your finances for your family recently, like you're trying to make it all work, this is strength and giving and receiving. It's a humanitarian thing. You got some pentacles coming in here, so you might get a sweet little financial birthday gift. All right. I'm curious to know if this is a court settlement or something, if you've been involved with a legal something, because justice comes in here. I don't know. I just tell you, it could just mean that your finances will help balance you out as well. So I have to look at what the card could go either way. Okay. All right. 17. Can the cards confirm my gift of clairvoyance? Okay. Well, you should know this if you can see, but I will get confirmation for you. Just a spur lift, Nadia. I know. She's frustrated. 17. Now listen. Spirit's confirming your clairvoyance. Yes, you are. The problem is you don't have enough faith in yourself. You feel like that you're not capable of it, and it tends to turn you away from it. Like, well, that didn't happen. Maybe it's about timing. You need to be patient with yourself and know that you have this. Ace of Cups. We master the skills eventually. This is about mastering your emotions over you being a clairvoyant. All right. Your base card is the Fool. Have some more faith in yourself. Love yourself. Increase that energy, and your gifts will actually improve. Okay. All right. Here we go. Bets. Let's see what we got, love. I received a beautiful, profound message yesterday, early morning. Was it from my higher self? We got to love us, right? Our higher selves. Trying to help us out, get us through this. You had 2 cards fly out. Beautiful. Okay. It's confirmation. So the ones that flew out were the Chariot, that does come quite quickly, and Victory, you're overcoming adversities. And the Ace confirms, yes, this is a gift from your higher self to pop in and let you know that you're doing just fine, love. All right. That's a huge yes. All 3 of those cards are huge yeses. All right, Terry. I was driving home from work Saturday night and suddenly felt like I was flying down the road. I lifted my foot off the pedal and looked at my speedometer to see that I wasn't even doing 50. What the hell? Are you speeding up? Remember, we talked about this time, frequency, energy perception thing on roundtables. So let's see what's happening. Are you glitching? Thanks, Nadia. All right, let's see what's going on with Terry. Are you sprouting wings? Hmm. Okay. Okay. Well, beautiful cards. You're not the only one, Terry, and it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing because the instant thing they tell you is don't worry about it. Don't let it cause you anxiety. These are strength things happening from the divine creator. And they almost, the Hermit also tells me they can tend to happen to you more when you're by yourself. But you're not the only one. They're going to be happening more and more as we learn about time and space and consciousness. It's happening to the whole world. But this is a positive thing. Our positive vortex, our world, our the vibration and the frequency as it changes, so is our time concept. And it's like when you get in a car and you're driving down the road and then you get to your destination and like you don't even remember how you got there. Those little weird things that are happening, it's happening to everybody. Don't worry about it. It's just, I think our soul and spirit are going way too fast than these meat sacks can handle. We don't know. That's our ascension process. So no worries, sister. You're going to be fine. All right. All right. Lead foot. Yeah, just avoid the cops. That's all you got to do. All right, Jules. What do we got, Liv? Can my granddoggy Sandra see colors? She watches TV for long stretches of time. Wow, interesting. All right. And does Sandra see colors? Okay. Threw out 3 cards at one time. You doggy's not a doggy. It kind of reminds me of Snyder. Yes. So doggy is very, very connected to. This is a sovereign, abundant, grounded to Gaia kind of thing. Okay, she's a little empress here. Very sovereign, doesn't need anybody else. Now, this is what I found interesting. It's not that she can't, it's not that she sees collars. It's not the only thing that she sees. You know, we try to convince ourselves that animals don't have egos. Yes, they do. Meet Snyder. You'll realize it. He's human. No, he's actually an off-worlder. So your little doggy is the same thing. It's not just collars. This dog has the ability to experience many different things. And you know why? Because this is an off-worlder energy. What you doing, sweet cheeks? You want to say hi, friends?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, just for a minute. Did you take a nap?
Yep.
Okay. You want to tell them what your shirt says?
Yeah.
It says, if we get in trouble, it's Papa's fault because I listened to him. That's right. Say hi, friends. Blow him a kiss. Blow him kisses. I know he's like, it's not the round table. Why is it just Mimi? Because it's Monday and Mimi works by herself. And just say hi, blow a kiss. Mwah. All right. I'll get back to work.
Okay.
Okay. I'll see you in a little bit.
Naya.
Not yet, and she's in there. She's in there. I promise. Okay?
No idea.
Well, her name's right there. Who's that?
The dog.
The Schneider dog. Yep. All right. I'll see you in a bit. All right. Go play with your bunny puppet. Okay. Bye. All right. So Jules, your grand doggy, off-worlder energy there. So multi-talented, not just colors. I think that's cool. All right. There you go. They're coming to you. Yeah. There you go. You have the kitty. Now you have the doggy. You got a house full of off-worlders. Or your daughter does. All right. The baby. We got love. How you doing? I feel like our new dog Loki was brought to us for a reason. Can you pull cards for me to see if my intuition was right and why he was brought to us? Okay. Let's do that. Loki. As in Thor's brother? All right. Interesting. Oh, wow. This is to, I don't know how else to explain that. It's going to speak for itself because you've studied tarot. This has to do with littles. This has to do with littles. Now, there's a lot of secrets behind this, and they're not giving me a whole lot of detail, but I will show you there's a theme here. Now, you can figure out who they are. This doesn't happen very often. You have 3 pages. Is this dog around the littles all the time? The base card is giving and receiving. Is this to help grandbabies? You have 3 pages in that. Okay. They said one more might help confirm, and that's the Magician card. So to help with their ascension process, to help them learn to use all the tools that they have as star seeds. Now, curious to know what your intuition told you, but the cards are indicating that they're for the littles. You tell me if that resonates with you. Yeah, there is a lot there. 3 pages in one reading? Yeah. Old owners, they were around small children. That dog has an ability to help children grow into who they are with that magician card. Yeah, that's a beautiful thing. I love it. All right, Mary Jones. Will my foster dog, Grumpy Trumpy, that's cute, Grumpy Trumpy, stop dramatizing, stop intimidating my cat Kiki? Why? That's half the fun, right? Well, let's see. Just poking the bear, right? Only it's a cat. Oh, okay. Uh, now, okay. I'm just going to show you the cards and I'll explain it. Some great advice. Please be patient. Okay. This cat is her own. She absolutely is going to find her independence. She got some choices to make. This is what they're showing me. She gonna put that dog down. She gonna tear him down. He's gonna push her to the point that she snaps. I'm like, well, let's hope not, Spirit. Toss him out the window. But that's a tower. He's going to reach his tower moment because he's not learning his lessons. And that's what tower means. That some old ways you're not learning. So you will be dethroned because you just haven't learned anything. She gonna whoop him, okay? But it said be patient. She will come into her own. Just warning you of the fur baby war to come. Okay? Sorry. All right. That's crazy. All right. Marcy. Here we go. Last week I was feeling a lot of heavy energies for at least 4 days. Was this just cleansing? Let's see. And I still have a couple more to do, and I want to do these little oracles. I call them little. I don't know why I do that, but I just do little oracles. So we'll go ahead and close it out. That way I have time to cleanse everything for my readings this afternoon. So if you guys could permanently stop the questions for the day, I'd appreciate that, mods. Thank you. So let's find out why Marcy's got a lot of heavy energies. Now, a piece of advice, and my cards will tell me if this is accurate or not. When we grow into our ascension, a lot of times we tend to pick up, we're more in tune or hone in on more energies, and it can feel like a lot of weight. Like if I read multiple readings in one day, I feel like an elephant is sitting on my shoulders. So be careful and ease yourself into it. And if you get tired, remember your body talks to you to take a break. But as we ascend, it's going to feel like that. But let's see. Okay. You've got a great foundation, Marcy. Okay. So King of Pentacles, this has family energy. This has family energy, but this isn't heavy energy. This is all happiness, wishes being granted, things are going great for the family. Here's the thing, they can feel like heavy energies. They don't have to be negative. They're coming in so fast. That's where the heaviness comes in. So now here's the advice. The Page of Wands is about easy looking towards a new beginning. You're going to start manifesting. Okay, your desire is to start slow. Give it to the divine. This little page looks up at the divine creator and says, listen, we got to start something different here because this is too much. This to help counterbalance this. This is too fast. This eases it up. But these are beautiful energies. Maybe there's just a lot going on with your family right now. It comes in so fast. Don't take it on. Okay. Walk away from things that don't serve you any emotional purpose. That's your base card, okay? So don't let it's just happening too fast, okay? It's totally possible. There's a lot going on around you. But I don't get negative, okay? So just be patient with it, love. All right. You know what, King? Does it Tim? Okay. All right. Carol Burnett. All right. Yeah. Do you guys know what we're talking about? All right. There's a little monkey that runs out on their trunks that go back and forth. Okay. Now you're gonna get me started. Okay. Here we go. Nadia. Did we change into another timeline again? Yes. Again? I'm getting dizzy. Okay. Did we change timelines again? All right. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit out, and they'll put it in the cards if this is true. I'll tell you before I pull the cards. They're saying it's not changing, it's shifting. It's still the timeline, it's just shifting. Kind of like our weight. It shifts from one side to the other, right? Okay. It's shifting. Okay. Now it's supposed to be a positive thing. It's a positive thing. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. So there's a reason for this. So currently, right now, and this kind of happens around the equinox, and they're also pointing out this moon here. When you're riding the fence and you're not quite sure which way to go, fear of the unknown. Some people, you can call it a great shaking, great awakening to get people to surrender to truth. That's what they're doing. The tower comes in here very strongly and says, people aren't waking up fast enough, so there's an energy shift. We're not changing the timeline. It's just the divine creator shaking his children and going, hello. This is a positive thing. Okay. We're wishing for this. This is a positive thing. People need to wake up to true emotions. This is a gift from the universe. The divine creator is saying, tune into your senses. Okay. All of your five senses. Pay attention to them more. He's going to sharpen them. All right. It's a beautiful thing. Your base card tells you everything. It's judgment. He's going, hello. So we're shifting, not changing. I hope that resonates with you. Okay. Here we go. Nadia, why has my right eye been twitching for the past days? Well, do what you do to me. Pop it out onto the table, roll it around, and fix it. All right, let's find out. Why has your right eye been a twitching? Okay. Who we resting in peace, good riddance to? Well, I missed something. I have no idea. I have to go back and read it. King Charles? Yesterday. No, the news came out yesterday. He's been gone for a while. Whatever. Okay. Don't worry about it. Don't let it change your energy. Let's find out what's wrong with Nadia's eyeball. And he had a card fly out. Of course it did. I'll show you what it is. Funny, Wings. Funny. It's irritating, isn't it? It's irritating. You're not funny. Okay. All right. These are spiritual gifts. It's irritating. This card flew out. The high priestess flew out. So we're working on your spirituality here, working beyond the veil. So it has to do with spirit. And Wings goes, we're just sitting there doing this. I said, funny. He's got a great sense of humor. So you're just being poked in the eye. These are about your hidden gifts, your spiritual hidden gifts. And we all know that you're a great healer for humanity. These are going to increase. But unfortunately, right now, this is going to irritate the crap out of you. But you're a warrior. It's not going to break you. Stand guard. Keep going. You may have a little setback, but you're going to break out of it just fine. You're going to be all right. You're getting an upgrade, basically. Poke. Just saying. All right. So, well, that would be great. Nadia, how you're blinded when you do it by feel. What if they're opening your eyes so you can start to see? Okay. There you go. Those are the questions today, guys. It is 222. Finished at that number. Where's my number, people? What's 222 mean? All right. It just means it's 2222, Jen. What are you talking about? All right. Let's do these other oracles if you want to stick around. King has a show tomorrow, and it's up on the community page for that link on his show. And then Wednesday, we'll meet back here for Gobstopper Temple, something. I know what it is. It's just, I said it like 500 times yesterday so I could get used to saying it. Woke up today, still can't say it. Okay. Gobstopper Temple will be Wednesday. Okay. All right. Deb had a question. What's your question, Lovey? Where is it? I won't leave. I promise. Where to go? How did I miss it? I'll hunt. You retype. By the time we'll meet in the middle, one of us will find it. I don't want to miss you. And is it in the coffee? Because I don't know. So I have to go back and refresh that to make sure. Nope, not in the coffee. All right, I'm hunting. You probably retyped it by the time I scroll up to the top. There you are, darling. Here you go, sweetie. I love you too. You're welcome, darlings. All right, Deb, what do you got? Did my daughter Brianna connect with her soul group through Taylor John Williams, an artist? And is he of the light? Okay, let's take a look. Let's take a look. See if Brianna connected with her soul group. I love all the little soul families around. Okay. All right, busy spirit here. You have a strong yes on the first part. Now we're checking to see if this Taylor John Williams is of the light. Oh, okay. So he has a little bit of a history. All right. So here you go. So Brianna meeting her little soul group. You have two huge S's. S's. Aces in this, okay? And judgment. Yeah, they got her attention. They called her attention just based on interest and coming together. Those are three huge confirmations. Yes, that is her soul family. Now, about the artist himself, they're okay now. That's a good thing. That's family celebration. He was holding on to some things, though. Now, of course, this can be a merchant card. He does things for a business, but he was holding on to some old ways and old groups of people that he was associating with until he saw the truth. And then he wrapped it up. But there is a great loss here. That can happen with artists that kind of know the ins and outs behind the scenes, and then they get a wake up call like, I don't agree with that. And they walk away. But you sacrifice, whether it's money, fame, fortune, and all that stuff, because you have integrity and you follow your truth. So it looks like that he was aware. Okay, that's good. Yeah, that's divine intervention right there. Absolutely. He's sovereign and independent now. So he doesn't associate with any negativity. So it looks for Brianna, beautiful new family, and he saw the light, so to speak, as an artist and a person. Okay, good confirmation. Your pendulum set, and you're good to go. Congratulations to Brianna. All right, was that everybody? I don't want to forget you. There you go. Okay. All right, let's do your oracles, and I'll let you get out of here. All right, Angel of Abundance. Cooperation instead of competition. Well, yeah, we have to work together. We're not in competition with each other. That's what it looks like. We're a collective. All right, what's yours is yours, and no one can take it from you. There's no need to compete, as there's an abundance for all. You have complete access to unlimited abundance for yourself and to share with others. With cooperative partnerships, you can accomplish anything. And we don't have to wait for humanitarian to do that. We can do that now. We energy share now. That's cooperating. We're not competing of who can do more and what your talents are and your talents versus my gifts. We don't do that. It's not a pissing contest. All right. Now, did anybody tell me what 222 was? Because I don't remember. Where's my math people? Oh, could be a message from your guardian angel. What do you got to say now? He's always talking. He's probably going to come poke me in the eye. That's what it is. Don't poke. All right. Your Sacred Forest Oracle today. Well, we're hearing these. Anybody live near the country and you hear the spring peepers? We call them spring peepers around here, the little tree frogs. We have frog spirit. This is about renewal. Okay. Be willing to release any preconceived notions of how life should unfold. This is a time to be adaptable. Be willing to change. Abundance and good fortune will follow. Yeah, we don't ever know when the potholes are coming. Just get on the path and go. You don't have to be in control and plan it out. I know. Hard, isn't it? Go with the flow. All right. Go Beckley macaroni and cheese for Wednesday. Well, that's the plan, darling. Gobstoppers, goobers, something. It's actually quite interesting. It's not really hard to study. The one thing that I have realized is big archaeologists don't want to confirm any of it, but people like us in the spiritual community are going, yeah, there's an off-worlder connection, Atlantean, Lemurian, that kind of stuff. So if you so choose, King of Cups, but let me tell you, we all know how this is going to go. Nadia is going to have her Vippy. You might get one question in there. I love y'all. All right, here we go. Here's your Archangel today. Beautiful. Archangel Hope. You're always connected to God when there's hope. Look for a cosmic gift. Remember, you deserve it. We talked a lot about gifts today. Spiritual gifts, physical gifts, all different kinds of forms. They're coming. Your divine creator is going to pour them out. We deserve it. You have to remind yourself you deserve it. You are loved. All right? You have an inheritance. It's a divine inheritance. Embrace it. All right? Here we go. We've got chakras today. We have a root chakra of discovery. This one's been busy recently. Discovery. In the past, you may not have been fully prepared to face facts. Being willing to take the journey, regardless of the outcome, will prove rewarding. Get on the road and stop worrying about the potholes. Sorry. Get ready to carry a commitment through to completion. You can do this. We got to have faith, guys. Now, it doesn't mean if you have questions that you don't have faith. It just means we look for confirmation, and it's okay. All right. Sacral chakra. Today we have self-worth. Who's a spitting on the mirror? You're going to have to whoop somebody. Salmon is the caller of deep emotional peace. You have been given a gift of self-love. This card indicates a love of life and no longer trying to prove your value to others. Remember the first one? All right. We're not in a competition here. Do you love yourself? You don't have to prove your value to others who may not see what you see. Rely on your inner knowing. You've got beautiful gifts that I could only dream of. Run with them. Okay. We're going to end today. We ended on this the other day, and it comes back in here because it's a reminder. It is of the solar plexus, and it is of joy. Remember joy. This vibrational energy is walking on air. That reminds me, I know Jen's going to tell a quick story. Harley came to me the other day, and she says, I'm trying to walk on air. Jesus can walk on water. I'm going to walk on air. So you know what I did? Because everything associates with music to me. I played her the Greatest American Hero theme song. Believe it or not, I'm walking on air. Sorry, I just had to tell you that. It's cute. She laughed at me. A pure essence of joy comes through detachment. Daisy Yellow brings joy, but does not experience it. Its purpose is to radiate what is inside. This powerful energy moves your projects forward. It is too detached to be creative, but will draw in assistance necessary to further your goals. Be happy in everything you do. Dance, laugh, play music, party. And if you want, apparently, possibly tomorrow on King's show, he'll be giving twerking lessons. Show your joy that way. Just saying. All right, guys. That is the show today. Go enjoy the rest of your Monday. If you're having a beautiful day, take out 30 seconds and get some fresh air. Enjoy Gaia just for a minute. Ground yourself long enough. All right. I'm glad the oracles are resonating with you. It's beautiful. Yeah, it's better. We don't all walk on eggshells. Nope. You want to keep your supporters. I don't blame you. All right. I gave it a shot, guys. So King will not be giving twerking lessons tomorrow. But on that note, I'm going to go get ready for some readings. I will see you on King Show tomorrow. All right. And if you need that link, King has it on his show and it's in my community page. It was great, guys. Many blessings for the rest of your day. Love y'all. Bye.